Today we're going to take a look at the Masters of the Universe LCD handheld game. This was put out by Mattel back in 1982, and it's a direct follow-up from their previous handheld game, Dungeons and Dragons, and it's actually very similar to it. They had good success with that Dungeons and Dragons game, and I think they were looking to capitalize on it. So it's I don't know if you played the Dungeons and Dragons, but it's very similar. It's a maze game. Now myself, I would have liked to have seen more of an action game with it being He-Man, but I mean, whatever, it's cool. It's He-Man. I'll play anything He-Man, so so you got your power on. You have a cursor button here, so in the maze you'll actually you select with an arrow, and you can select with this cursor which way to go, and then you'll advance with this move button right here. In the game you can you're actually looking for your sword there to hurl at Skeletor. That's the whole purpose of this game, is to track down Skeletor and hurl your sword at him. You actually get a guess of where he could be in that room, and hopefully you guess right. If you don't, well, your game is over. So this is the hurl button right here. It takes two LR44 batteries right here. Now this game's a little older, so and the LCD screen is kind of starting to go, so I'm going to have to kind of hold it at an angle here. So in this game you have 100 rooms, and it's set up in like a grid, and if you want you can actually write down which rooms you go into. You can come upon, I think it's 12 traps they can actually get you with. So you can search around looking for a key, and it's actually cells. And if you accidentally stumble into a room where there's one of these cells here and you don't have a key, your game is over. You'll be trapped for the entire game. Like I said, you're looking for your sword, and you want to track down Skeletor and hurl it at him, and hopefully win. Well, let's take a look at some gameplay. So let's check out Masters of the Universe here. You can see in the background there, they got the Castle of Grayskull there. That's a really cool looking feature there. So you can actually select your levels. You hit the hurl button here. You got 1, 2. Oh, there's actually 3 levels there. You hit the wrong button. So we're on level 1. Level 1, you actually start out with a key. So if you end up in a cell there, you can get out. You can see on the right hand side, it's hard to see, but there's Skeletor. So if we don't have our sword and we walk into the room with him, he's going to get us. So I'm going to go left here. And you can see He-Man's like right in the middle here. It's really hard to see. This one's a little faint. See, and they're letters and numbers, so you can make your grids if you're really that involved with it. You want to draw it out, you can. The problem is, well, actually, it's not really a problem if you draw it out. But there's a little bird thing that flies around. He can actually pick you up and drop you off in any room it pleases. You see the arrows there. If you hit this cursor button right here, you can select which direction you want to go in, and then you just hit this move button to advance here. Well, I want to find something like a cell or a Skeletor or something, just to show you what happens here. This game can go on for a bit. It's a game of chance. It's different every time. Okay, so we just fell into one of the 12 cells, but we have a key, so we get out, and it's not game over. Now we don't have a key, so we need to find a key. Oh, see, they're flashing on the right hand. There's a cell close by here. And we just fell into it. So that's game over because we don't have a key. But yeah, it's not too bad. Like I said, I would have liked to have seen an action game, but yeah, it's He-Man, so I'll play it. Well, that's Mattel's Masters of the Universe. It's not a bad little game. Thank you very much for watching.